Oh, like 1:30 in the morning. A little tired at the airport. Getting ready to head back home. Um, I'll recap the battles when I get home. But I did want to I want to talk about this Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. Okay, so yeah. Daryl, good. Salute, man. What's your new IG? I gotta make one. Them hackers got my IG. Is crazy, but um, yeah. Some said it was staged. That shit didn't look staged. Me and Av had a classic. Yeah, I think it was crazy. I'll talk about the battles later. You said I saw Chris Rock right foot move right before the Danny. I appreciate y'all. Classic, yeah, man. It was staged. What? Rez, come on, don't do this. I thought I did good. You know, I was a little choppy in certain places. I wasn't clean, but I thought I did great. I thought I did great. You know, the bars was there, Bud was there, performance, entertainment factor. So y'all don't understand it. Being slapped as a man, especially on live television, let alone. Yeah, yeah. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Now, apparently, Chris Rock is making a G.I. Jane 2 joke about Jada's um, haircut or whatever. Who you got in the battle, Will or Chris? I got Will Smith 30. You already, first of all, you already done slapped the man, so that you got an angle forever right there. You know what I'm saying? And secondly, Will Smith actually is a rapper. And he didn't start out in acting; he started out with the hip hop. So it was a fake slap. Why? Why? Okay, but why would it be? Why Parallel Universe Smack was at the Oscars on any given Sunday? I don't know, right? That's crazy. That's a good one. But why would it be a fake slap? Why would two black men make each other look like that? Because for Will Smith to get out of character, we know him as Fresh Prince, bro. It was staged. It's just actors acting. This Smack gonna be talking about more than Sharon's. He should have slapped August out. I know, right? Appreciate you, Danny. You did great. It was staged. He clearly planted his. Okay, so I gotta review the tape. They're actors. I don't get it. That was a fake slap, dog. Somebody, y'all tell me. Oh, you got me as Mr. Champion of the Year so far. Me too. Absolutely. You think about me and Av, me and Rock, me and Lil Slap, me and Kaboom, me and Sharon. What is the common denominator in all those great battles? It's me. More no, but for real, you had me beating Av 2-1. WWE. Danny, you box. Watch it again. Okay. Oh, me and Lux photo. Yeah, that face off. Yeah, well, that was a dope moment. I'm about to drop me in. I've interviewed him, so I'll drop that on here soon, a couple minutes. But in 2016, he made a joke about it. Somebody clear this up for me, dog. Uh, for Keisha Weldon, appreciate you. Hell no, that wasn't fake. I don't think it was fake, but my man saying they acted it. My thing is, it couldn't have been acted. Dog, listen. Hold on. I know Smack need to pay me more, man. I'm getting crazy. Don't think about it for the big ones, man. It could have went left. You were playing. It wasn't 100. Oscar want viral moments. I know. I think, honest to God, y'all, let me tell y'all the truth. I honestly, in my heart, believe had that battle went down tonight, Cortez was gonna win that battle. So it was a fake slap. I don't know what's going on. Keisha Cortez 2-1, Danny 2-1. That battle was crazy. Yeah, man. Oh, they was cussing him out from the crowd. What happened with Surf? Altercation, altercation. Yeah, battle tonight. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be doing caffeine show pretty soon. So, and I thank all y'all for rocking out with me all these years, man. Y'all been supporting me through the ups and downs, the highs, the lows, and I just want to just tell y'all that Chris was Chris acting, not Will. No security. Danny Salute, Perfecto, excited for Danny versus Ed. Uh, Caffeine was choppy too, yeah, cussing from the crowd, and he was acting. That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense because that looks bad. Like, wow, Will Smith doesn't get out of character. Here's the thing. What I saw was the man walked straight up on him, slapped him, and turned around, fixed his suit like James Bond, nigga. The nigga, the nigga slapped him and walked away like James Bond, fixing his like he fixing his shit, straightening his shit out. It's like James Bond shoot seven niggas and then Justice tie right after. And you the best ever with that pen. That's how you Daryl for real. Come on, like okay. So let me ask you, Daryl, let me ask you this: have they went on Twitter or anywhere and said, "Hey, I hope you guys didn't think that was real. We got everybody who pranked you." Nah, bro. Will Smith don't even like Will Smith. The look on his face the um the slap or whatever the fake slap, the look on his face was of one of like disgust, anger, and I mean he give him an Oscar for that. How about that? If that was fake, give him an Oscar for that. He had to fix his image. That was for his manhood, right? And that's what I was about to say. People been dragging him about the August Alsina thing, dragging him about how his wife kind of just be doing shit, and people be playing with him. And not everybody's a buster, not everybody's a punk. Some people just have more of a high tolerance for bullshit, and they just tolerate a lot of shit. But once you get somebody to a certain point or a brink, here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Slapped him, fixed his jacket, and walked up like a pimp. And not one time, this is what I noticed. He slapped the man, and not one time did he turn his back to see if Chris Rock was going to try to retaliate. Like, did he try to rush up on him while his back was turned? He didn't even look back. That was some gangster, bro. So that kind of I see what it might have been fake because that shit was just too cold. Like it was like a real movie scene. It was like you slap the nigga, turn around, fix your jacket, and walk away, never even look back. Like you're not even concerned with him rushing you. There's a few things that I want to talk about. Um, I know where's Vivian. A couple things I want to talk about. So he, Chris, I mean Will Smith might have already had an argument with her in the car on the way there. He probably they might have whatever the argument may have been over. You know what I'm saying? He probably already was upset. People already clowning him and dishing him about certain things, and then, like you said, it's not even about protecting your image. I think he could care less about the image. He's fucking Will Smith, bro. I think it's just a man eventually got to just be a man, bro. And when you um, when you talk about somebody's wife, that's where like most people draw the line. Now, in the August Alsina situation, his wife had did a wrongdoing to him, whether he was aware of it or not, or he allowed it to happen, like they say. I mean, I wasn't there, so I can't just speculate on that, but that was something she did. It's not like August Alsina took it from her. You know what I'm saying? Because then now he has to do something about it. But if they was just creeping around, who knows, man? Will Smith probably done been around the world smashing bad baddies. So he probably just let that one go. Like, okay, well, you did that, but You feel me? Like you know what I'm out here doing. So, but as far as somebody like directly making an improper comment about your wife in front of the world, that's crazy. We never, dog. Somebody tell me this respect, man. You got to be on guard after a slap back. He Ali jab hook juked his ass. No, y'all talk to me. Hold on. I'm in the airport. I'm getting ready to fly back home. We're gonna recap the events. I definitely want to talk about me and I want to talk about Tommy Cutler's past, bro. I want to definitely get into all that. But right now, I want to talk about this shit because my wife sent it to me and she had showed it to me. And so, a couple things to break down here, man. Just real quick. I don't want to be too long. But if that was real, let's just assume it was real, because as of this moment, I think that shit is real. Okay, couple things going on here. Um, let's start with lawsuit. Okay, you're Chris Rock. You have um, egos. These guys are Hollywood. These guys are Hollywood like icons. You understand what I'm saying? These guys are IP says you ducking. These y'all hit the like button. These are Hollywood icons. You if you're Chris Rock, you literally just got slapped and embarrassed in front of the world. Um, I think him not retaliating was probably the right thing to do, in the sense of this is corporate. All these cameras are watching, and you don't want to let the nigga side of you come out in front of all these white people, all these people that pay your that get you gigs and people that, because even though you would have been well within your right to respond to somebody slapping you, two black men fighting at the Oscars is just a bad look for all of black Hollywood and just black people in general. Will Smith was out of character. We're assuming that this slap was real. We're assuming that the slap was real. Open hand slap is the most disrespectful thing you do to a grown man. Okay, cool, cool, and it is. Oh, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is it the open hand or the back hand? You know what, dog? The back hand might be more disrespectful than the open. Let's keep it real, dog. If a nigga back smacks you like a like a pimp, what would I have done in Chris Rock's shoes? Knowing that I probably was the cause of, like, knowing that I said something about that man's life and that was his response, then I probably would have had to eat that. Um, I probably would have to eat that, especially in that situation. Now, if they were in a, because for one, we've heard about celebrities getting into scuffles and things of that nature, but rarely are they like on camera. Rarely are they like in front of the world at the fucking Oscars, man. Yeah, the back end is definitely more humiliating. I can't even say it. But look, where like we never seen no shit like this, and I like it's two of ours. It's two of ours, dog. It's two black people that Will Smith is obviously a household name. Y'all, we all grew up with him with fucking Fresh Prince of Bel Air and the iconic movies, the Independence Day and all the even the shitty movies he's done. You know what I'm saying? The Wild Wild West, I guess. You feel me? Like, but this man has iconic films. He's an iconic person. Chris Rock, another super megastar. These guys are huge, and for that to happen in front of bro, but I will say I ain't mad at Will Smith. I'm gonna say I'm not mad at Will Smith because to protect your wife's honor, regardless of whatever y'all relationship is, whether it's an open relationship, whether she cheated, things of that nature, whatever. If you're still married to her, it's like you still have an obligation to protect that woman. And I think
it's a give and take because it was sad to see, for one, um, it was sad to see one of our icons or one of our heroes get out of character because we know that like Will Smith, he's a good guy. He's not a guy with a bad reputation. Like if it was 50 Cent, like if it was like 50 Cent and 50 Cent went up there and slapped somebody, nobody's kind of like nobody's really surprised. You know what I'm saying? People talk, yeah, but the difference is BK is I'm in battle rap. And I understand that it's a part of the I signed up for it, so it's a part of the job. But you ain't gonna never, and trust me, BK, check me out. You will never see somebody say nothing disrespectful about my wife, my kids, outside of the battle ring to my face, and I don't do nothing. That's something you will never see. Now, when they say all this shit they want to on the stage, because I know that's just niggas be having low blows and they go there with that shit. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying in the sense of Will Smith wife being publicly humiliated, whether even if, I don't know, like I didn't see the joke. Yeah, I did see some of the joke part, but obviously to Will Smith that shit wasn't funny. That shit wasn't a joke. Like even though he was just playfully, that just goes to show, man. Not everybody be playing. Not everybody's in a mood to be joked on. Not everybody. You don't know how somebody's day is. You don't know how somebody's mental is. That's why you just don't fuck with people, dog. You don't fuck with people because you don't know what they going through, what happened to them earlier that day or earlier that week. They may have lost their mom. They may have lost their job. They may have had just been just anxiety, depression, all kind of shit going on, mental problems, right? And then here you come humiliating this man's wife in front of the world. That man, it's almost like I said, it's let me go back. Let me just remind real quick. All right, this is the man with a documentary about good hair. That's fucking crazy, right? Parallel universe. Parallel universe. He said when it comes out of the stage, what they got is well, I don't know. It just don't look staged to me. And if it was staged, that's a bad prank. That's not funny. It's not like, oh, I fake slapped him and y'all all fell for it. Ha ha. No, that's not funny. It wasn't even funny because it's the image of it. It's the aesthetic of it. Look how that looks. Like that looks crazy. This is how I feel like. This is why I feel like it was real. Okay. Now, if you slap this man, the one thing that was bad about it was I'm gonna just tell y'all right there. One thing that was bad about it, it was a black man acting out of character against another black man. That's on in front of the world with the reputation that we already have, or not even reputation, just that's the facts. Like black people are probably black people's one of black people's biggest problems. Is ourselves easily. I mean, look at Surfing Cortez. That didn't even happen tonight. Surfing Cortez didn't even happen tonight because once again, black people fighting amongst themselves. You know, I'm just totally against that type of shit. All right, so that's one thing. That's one way it was bad. In one way that it was good was it goes to show that like, somebody stood up for their wife and somebody said, I don't give a fuck about the fame, the money, these cameras, these people, my reputation, a lawsuit, jail time. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna do that to my wife in front of everybody, and I don't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna wait till this shit is over with, then call you outside in the parking lot. Will Smith ain't gonna say, "Hey Chris Rock, let me holler at you outside right quick." Hey bro, that shit you said about my wife, that shit wasn't funny. Bow, slap him. He ain't gonna do that in the alley. Why he didn't do that in the alley? Because for one, Chris Rock bitch ass ain't gonna follow Will Smith to an alley. Nah, I'll take that back. But the fact is, you humiliated that man's wife in public. So the retribution or the revenge was gonna come in public. You wasn't finna do that to his wife in public and he wait for you to come outside and then try to catch you on a side alley where there's no cameras. Trust me, TMZ is everywhere. TMZ is on the moon right now getting pictures of fucking UFOs passing by. You get what I'm saying? TMZ is like fucking Illuminati. All right, I feel like they are a part of that shit, but um, cause like how they just be right there when every time something happened with everybody. How are you in that many places? Nobody ever questions that about TMZ. But I'm just saying, had they went outside, it still would have been caught on camera. But the fact Will Smith said, "I'm gonna do this shit in front of all these people in these tuxedos and shit." The man slapped him, walked off, fixed his fucking tuxedo like he was James Bond, Pierce Brosnan or some shit. That was gangster shit, and it's respected. It's respected by me. I respect that move. I respect that move because that man humiliated your wife in public. You going all right? You want to do this in public? Let's do it in public. Then. Let's go. You want to crash out? Let's crash all the way out there. I respect it. Now let's talk about lawsuit. Fine, right? Of course. Let's talk about lawsuit. Chris Rock is probably thinking again, and if I'm in Chris Rock's shoes, he's the one being attacked physically. He was physically assaulted, and again, maybe throwing a punch. Maybe he had to restrain himself from throwing a punch, but it didn't seem like